What's up, Soil brothers, Soil sisters?
Soil family. You a jam.
What's going on, y'all? It is Friday, baby.
You got energy tonight, huh?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Don't wear it out before we get done. What's up, Soil family? I saw Carbon Q in here. Now I see Andale. You want to say hello?
Hey, Andale.
You want to say hello? Or you just want to be worse?
Yeah, since we're talking now, they want to come over here and see what we're talking about. We're not talking to y'all.
Ronnie Weaver.
What's up, Ronnie Weaver, Soil sister in the house? What's going on?
Of course, we're going to give everybody a few minutes to come in. First, what you drinking? You drinking anything tonight? My Renaissance grandma.
I'm going to be drinking a little something. Just a little something.
Nice food, dog. It's cold out them doors, y'all. Is that tomato juice or something? Warm? With a little bit of honey?
This is my soursop tea with a little bit of chocolate tea with a tiny bit of honey.
Tiny bit of honey.
Just a tiny bit.
And I'm just drinking chocolate for the sweets. You love that cup? Brooke said he first. He don't care what nobody else says. What's up, Rudy? 6:02 p.m. in Houston,
Farmer, what's up, Soil brother?
What's up, Soil family? So how y'all week been?
Rudy. What's up, Rudy?
Jose. I done drained
What's up, my Soil brother?
I just thought I'd let you know I done drained my barbecue sauce. Everything. That go on everything. Come on, y'all.
Hey, go.
Oh, she under the chair. Kid, boy, I tell you. One virtuous woman. What's up, Soil family? At God's Construction. Don't put some respect on your name, right? I always want to call you God's creation. You are. Spooning.
What's going on, Soil fam?
We still laugh every time we hear it. Team Happy. What's up, Soil family?
What's up, Team Happy?
So y'all can hear us good. I know y'all can see us in a new location tonight. These kids are like...
Yeah, they're like, y'all talking. Y'all need to be talking to us.
It's a boy. That's a mama sweet boy. Yeah. But yeah. So, how y'all week been? It's Friday. I hope y'all comment because, we got a giveaway going on tonight. Team Happy, what's up? So, I'm going to start off by saying thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for us. And yes, you had to comment. That's why Broke here. Okay. You had to comment to enter into tonight's giveaway for, creation and construction. Same thing. Thank you. To enter into tonight's freeze-dried candy giveaway. They worked the hell out of me at work today. Look, I know that feeling.
Yes.
Lord Jesus. But it's Friday.
Yeah, hopefully you're off tomorrow.
I'm all liked and shared out both platforms. We appreciate you. And they'll use this thing, Dave, right here. Make it easy for you. Brooke said he won.
Brooke said he won.
Lacia's Journey. What's up, Soil sister?
I thought I saw some names that I did.
Team Happy.
Josephine.
Team Happy.
That's Team Happy.
Yeah, that's why you never see it because you don't pay. All you see is the Team Happy. I think the blue hearts. Okay, y'all, come on. I don't have to wait for y'all to say hello, but y'all are really being worse.
Y'all finna get put up. Y'all need to chill.
I don't want to go to bed. They can't see you. Your daddy got to take the thing off the screen. So y'all, these are the kids. Look. Hold up. Nala said, what is that? These are the kids, and they wanted to say hello. So bad. This is Mama Boy. This is a Mama Sweet Boy, right? He's a Mama Sweet Boy. Yeah. Mama. Look, y'all ain't got to fight over me. Your daddy over there. He's that sweet boy. So the kids wanted to say hello. This is sweet boy. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Okay, we got a show to put on for a little while, okay? Yes, sweet thing. I don't want to go to bed, so I want to give me pop. Okay, go back.
Right.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Go.
Go.
You gotta try to make y'all a couple 3 cents here now.
No.
You wanna
Go.
Go lay down.
So we start
Good.
talking, they're gonna be like, hey, y'all talking to me?
Yeah.
No, we're not talking to y'all. Go.
Oh.
They're just-
S&MJ God.
They
What's
love
up,
staying in our
Cheryl
lap.
Faulkner? What is it? Unimportant Homestead. What's up, Soil Family?
What's going on, fam?
Met him over on Grow Family Network.
Okay.
Rebel 101.
Hey, y'all gotta, man, y'all just not
Got
gonna
y'all
be
live. What's up, Pam White? You got us, girl. You
Yeah.
got us. David Corey. I've been loving your freeze drying video. Woo, I got so many. You can't keep up.
Yeah, we
Can't
got,
keep up.
Mm.
Look at those babies. Nice rotted. Spoiled.
yes, they are spoiled to death.
The girl, the boy. The girl, she want to go to bed, y'all. Let me tell you about Nala. It's dark outside. She like a chicken. It's time to go in the house.
Yeah.
So she keep going over there, staring in her kennel, like she got some automatic doors. Look at her.
Like, let me in here. It's time to go to bed.
We, but triple threat. What's up? They are sweet though. They are sweet,
They sweet to us. They might not be sweet to you.
and they're gonna find out soon. They gonna love Andel though. They gonna once they get used to it, they gonna be like, oh,
that's getting used to it though.
yeah.
They try to eat everybody who comes.
Maria Graham, what's up?
What's up, our homestead sitter? They
Oh,
love her
right.
to death.
Love her. So we had a great week. This week was my bestie's birthday, so we had a little tea party. Right, kids? We had a little tea party. We went and sipped some tea over at the mansion, like that. And I brought my husband some treats home that he didn't eat yet.
What trees you want me?
The sandwiches, babe.
But you took them out of here.
I did bring you some grapes, though. I did bring you some grapes.
Guys, these things here, I don't know if y'all can see them, they are delicious. These are Skittles.
No,
What are they?
those are
Nerves.
Nerd gummy clusters, and those may be his favorite candy. His favorite candy, along with S&MJ's Garden, Phyllis, our homestead sitter, and other people. And these are his favorite freeze-dried fruit,
Man. Freeze-dried pineapples is where it's at, guys.
along with everybody. Because I took some to the tea party the other day.
These are delicious.
I took some to the tea party, and Louisa was like, "This, you should try this." Here, I'm like, Louisa. She was real picky about that. But my pineapple is the favorite fruit. See, Melissa said it too. So we are unfortunately sitting at the table with a bunch of freeze-dried everything,
Oh,
ice
God.
cream.
The ice cream. These things. My goodness.
Just let them get it out the way.
This one is Rocky Road. Oh my goodness. This is
Hey,
good.
Patty Powell,
This is good.
Latonya Lewis.
This
What's
one.
up, Soil Family? Family?
Cookies and cream.
Eat it, babe.
my
Let's see it. Let's see that crunch.
Yep.
6:09 p.m. in Houston.
Be a real fat boy right here.
Melissa said ice cream sandwiches are gone. That's how we keep our ice cream now. On the table. So we do sell a little bit of freeze-dried candy and fruit. A little bit. So we gotta keep some for home. But yeah, that's what life has been like.
So guys, the weather has got a little freaky on us real quick. You
Weather
know,
outside is frightening.
yeah. We got into the 40s, low 40s. That's a little soon for us. Luckily, we decided to go ahead and throw our greenhouse up a little earlier than normal.
And we needed it the next day.
Yes, because the temperature dropped to 42.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as y'all know, we do grow a lot of tropical trees, and we kept a lot of them in pots this year. So, you know, anything below 40s is not good for a tropical plant. You know, so we trying to keep them up to at least 50s at the lowest, so we could possibly keep them growing, you know, throughout the winter. But I don't think that's going to be too hard of a thing to do. We got a heat source in there, man, but we got to watch it during the day. I mean, it'll be 70, 80 degrees outside, and it'll be 100 and something degrees in the greenhouse. So we have to monitor it. But I am hopeful that everything is going to go really, really well. We only had enough room for about half of our plants.
Oh no, let's tell a story about that.
What's that?
Because I said, I don't know about those dragon fruit, babe. And you said, oh, I'm gonna put the dragon fruit on one side and the rest of it. How many dragon fruit did we fit in there?
Not a one.
Not one. And it's full.
Yeah.
It's full.
But yeah, we're gonna have to work something out with that because we had a good year with dragon fruit and hopefully have a better year next year.
I did freeze dry some.
Yeah. We got to taste some new dragon fruit this year that we haven't had before. We actually got some Pelura that's on the tree right now. Now Pelura takes about 6 months to get right, and of course we ain't got 6 months of warm weather, so hopefully we can keep them good until the spring. But I am kind of excited because we got a whole bunch of new plants this year, and I'm excited to see what they do next year. You know, I'm not expecting all of them to put fruit on, but I am expecting for them to grow and get ready to put tons and tons of fruit on. You know, like I said, we're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure we can do what we need to do. Some of this stuff gonna take a little bit of work. We're not gonna get enough to be farmers, you know, to sell or none of that stuff there, but we will have enough for us to eat and to possibly share. So I'm excited about
that. David Ford said, I want a puppy when y'all have them.
Yeah, gonna be in line.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's gonna be the male or the female.
Because Nala rough.
Yeah.
She a rough mama.
Yeah, she.
Look at her. But they so smart, you know, like now she know that I want to go to bed.
Get off my table.
So sometimes my husband want ice cream late at night, and I'm afraid to go in the breezeway, and I'll come and get the dogs to go with me out there in the garage, and Nala will peep her head out. Thor, he'll go with me, but Nala like, look, it's bedtime. I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all doing. So,
There are some great guard dogs.
look at your aunt.
If you actually see them,
She called us healthy eaters. She missed the first part.
Who's that? Who's in it?
Your aunt, Rosa.
Rosa in there?
Yeah.
Hey, auntie.
She said, hey, y'all healthy eaters.
You talking about this freeze dry ice cream that's healthy? Or what about these nerds here?
That's why I said this is the first part.
Maybe the ice cream sandwiches are healthy. Maybe we took some of the calories out of it when we freeze dried.
Come on, y'all.
Nah.
Come on, let's go to bed.
Yeah, y'all go.
Go to bed. I'm gonna open it now this time for real. Go ahead, baby.
So guys, we got to the 40s, which we not expecting it to stay that temperature. You know, last year, man, I think it was almost January before we got our first frost. It was January, February. It was crazy because it didn't last very long. And I don't know if that was a fluke or that's going to be our new normal, but that's something we're going to be paying attention to. You know, especially because we got so many tropicals. Now, with my banana plants, I'm not overly concerned because I have, you know, been through 20s and 30s with my banana plants, and they all come back. Now, the amount of damage they suffer, you know, during the winter is one thing, but I never lose them, so I'm not worried about that. Beehive, what's up, soil brother?
You want to pause that and talk about your bees while they're here?
Yeah, man. Hey, if y'all haven't seen, we have got bees. We got bees. When we went to HOA, we stopped by Beehive Homestead, where he had a ton of bees, gallons and gallons of honey, all different kind of flavors. I mean, just, you know, great, you know. And
I'm using this stuff now.
He actually they did a tasting for us. Like we had like 6 different tastings. So if you never had honey from different seasons, from different areas, pollinated all at once, where you actually able to taste the difference, man, you got to do that.
It's amazing how different they all taste. Even this one that we've been using for our tea and I use for our elderberry syrup tastes different from the 4 we taste at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing. I can't wait to taste ours.
Yeah. So me and Jared, we was talking about him growing his lemon tree. You know, and you know, like we say, most stuff can be grown anywhere. The amount of work you have to do is going to be, you know, what it's going to take. You know, if you're in a colder climate, you're going to have to do a little more work. You're going to have to have your plant in the house a little longer. You're going to have to have probably some green lights, you know, some grow lights, so, you know, they can grow correctly. But all you have to do is keep that temperature about 30 degrees for them to actually live. I don't think that's undoable. So, you know, lemon are probably one of the least cold hardy, but I did write down some of them that were more cold hardy. Sour orange, tangerine, sweet, navel oranges, grapefruit trees. Those are some of the more cold hardy plants, and they good up to like 20 degrees. But you know, the lemon, 30 degrees, you good to go. You good to go. You have to keep it in a pot and move it around. You know, control the size of it. You know, get you a good sized pot. And just control the size of it. Are you gonna be able to get bags of lemon to be able to sell? No.
Not yet.
But are you gonna be able to eat lemons off your tree? You and your family enjoy them? Yeah, you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna freeze dry a couple of them.
So we, in our area, we are lucky to be able to grow citrus without a problem. We did get a new baby, a blood orange, because she claimed that's her favorite orange. So we did get that one.
Delicious.
Well, we do have, man, name all our citrus.
Tangerine,
Mhm.
kumquat, Myers, Satsuma, blood orange, patio orange, calamodin. Is that it?
What's that big old grapefruit?
Pomelo. And we have a ruby red grapefruit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's about all of them. And we got them. Well, I need to put them all in the ground, but they will do fine here. And I don't know why they ain't already in the ground. They would have been doing a lot better, but most of them are in the ground. And we have no problem with them. So
He said, "Can you start them in a 10-gallon grow bag?"
I will start them in the appropriate size for the plant. You know, don't put them in too big of a pot until they get to that size where they need it, because you know you'll have soggy soil that may fester some diseases. So as the plant grow and need to be up potted, you go ahead and up pot it, and then get to a reasonable size. What you say, about 50 gallons, something like that.
50 gallons. Is that possible?
Yeah. Now.
Oh, he said they got passion fruit.
Who do?
Beehive.
Oh, do they?
They got a passion fruit vine.
Okay.
That's gonna grow good next year. Oh, in the greenhouse it'll grow good.
Yeah, you probably keep that in the greenhouse. Keep that in there. And what we do with our passion fruit, because they kind of funny, try to get a cutting off of them at at a certain time of the year. Put them in the pot. Then you protect that cutting. They grow so fast that you'll be able to get a whole vine with fruit in a season. Well, we can anyway. So, but they are great. I love them.
Man, y'all got way more than that. What about all them bananas?
Well, those are just the citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got way more than that. Yeah. So how many different mangoes we got now? About
24-ish.
yeah. So we got 24ish,
Mhm.
and then we got how many different varieties of banana?
12.
12 different varieties.
One plantain.
One plantain. I thought we had more than 12. Well, we might just be
We got about 22 dragon fruit, different variety.
12.
Yeah. So
And then we got all our guava and like I don't know 6 different varieties of guava.
dragon fruit, about 22 variety. We had like 26 or 28, but we lost a couple when we had that big freeze.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh, Bridget is your sister in love. Bridget, don't worry. We're going to take great care of her. We'll make sure the dogs protect her well. I knew y'all were loaded.
yeah, I mean we got a lot of stuff. We probably got too much because we we need to focus on what we got,
Yeah.
but we constantly getting more. And one of the things that will mess you up is everything needs different care. And if we try to treat everything the same, you're going to end up messing something up. So, and we have so much, and to keep it all in perspective of what we need to be doing with each plant, each tree, to make it do the best it can, sometimes could be a little tricky. And then on top of us doing our vegetable garden and the animals, and all these medications my wife trying to make, and this freeze dry that's going constantly.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on, So
It's enough to keep us busy.
yeah.
So I think now we at a point where we can just stay busy. The bees will help with the apothecary, which will help with our health.
Mhm.
The freeze dryer help with saving money
Mhm.
and preserving food. So
So guys, something I found out today, and tell me who knew this. There's over 2,000 different types of fruit. 2,000. Now, in the West, we only consume about 10% of that. Now, with that in mind, there's 2,000 different types of fruit. Some of these fruit have 100 different varieties, or 200, 500 different varieties. So imagine what you haven't tried.
yes, like that marmade.
Mommy apple is amazing.
And we got a tree, y'all. We got a tree.
Yeah, we
It
got a plant.
It might be little, but we got a tree.
Ooh, we paid for that thing.
That's probably our most expensive plant and the smallest.
Yes.
But it's worth it. Once you taste it,
We praying,
yeah.
and the only thing I'm concerned about, it hadn't put on a new leaf yet. It's looking beautiful. It just haven't. I'm waiting for it to push.
Oh, I'm gonna call Julie. I'm gonna give it a couple months, but I'm gonna call Julie. Like, look, about that marmade.
Yeah, and the thing is, right? He didn't have that listed for sale, but when we left from up there, when we left from Miami, he was waiting for us to call back because he was like, "I knew y'all wanted that."
I called him, and I think the plant was here the next day.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I said, that can't be the plant. I just talked to him yesterday. It was here.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
He put some fire up under that thing, and he got here in no time.
Just planted my moringa seeds today. Let me tell you, I planted some moringa, and then I forgot during the storm. I left them in the garage. I forgot about them. Mm-hmm. Hey, Sherry B. I love her name. I'm just saying. And then I looked, my husband had moved them to the front of the garage, and I was like, what is that tree? It was a bunch of little moringa starts. So happy. I need those.
Yeah. So guys, if y'all don't have moringa, y'all definitely need to try and get some. Moringa is an amazing plant that does amazing things.
Tree of life.
Yeah, and it's like we talked about before. It's one of those plants that most people haven't heard of, but it does so much and it's so important. Everybody should know about it. But there's a reason why they don't. It's because it does so much good for you, and it's so good to you. So if you haven't got one, get you one. Grow it, keep it in the pot if you're in one of those areas. But it's easy to grow. You grow from cuttings, you grow from seed very easily. So get you some. Get you some.
I can definitely say it helped. I eat 3 or 4 leaves, sometimes 5 leaves a day, and with this broken back, I can definitely tell the difference. Right now, it's the arthritis from the cold, but yeah, it's just getting used to it. But since I've been using Moringa daily, it's a huge difference. So you definitely need that in your medicine cabinet. So, and we'll go over Moringa eventually because I found out about a combination that's great with Moringa, but that's a medicinal Monday type of thing. But Bobby did go over Moringa one night during our live. So
yeah. So if y'all haven't, look at that live. There's a lot of pretty good information. I did some research. You could do your own, but if you just want to hear me talk about it, go check it out.
Good, funny girl. Let me know if you got some of them elderberry cuttings up for grabs, because we might have to jump on goji berry. What did you hear about? One time you asked about goji berry.
I did. I can't remember what I was thinking about when I. Oh, that's that. No.
Goji berry. That broke had goji berry seeds, I think. Was it?
I can't remember.
What y'all got over there for bad knees? Moringa. Moringa is, inflammation mainly. That's what all of our badness equal up to is the inflammation and arthritis. But there's things out there for it.
That was Sherry. She eat a little bit every day, and it helps with the pain. So definitely, there's a ton of stuff. I mean, she becoming what you call it, because she done bought all the books. She going to school, and she get ready. She learning everything.
I got stuff everywhere. If you have arthritis triggered by cold, I recommend rechargeable USB heating long john socks and gloves. I got a heating pad in the bed. It's only there in the winter. It feel like winter time right now. What's up, Life Done Free?
So I hope everybody has gotten prepared for this weather. Got your gardening done and going. It was funny when we was gonna get started with our fall gardening because we keep warm weather so long, and our pests are so bad here that I kind of wanted the weather to cool off a little bit and some of the the bad pests to kind of subside. But we did go ahead and get a fall garden started. I'm gonna do succession planting, so I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna put some more down a little later, so we'll be able to get a fresh harvest, and then another harvest should be coming shortly after. Broccoli, yeah, cabbage, greens, kohlrabi.
Kohlrabi.
And we're gonna grow that kale, which we don't even know if we eat.
Yeah, the 1,000 head. I'm just anxious to see how big we can get it. It's supposed to be big.
But it's gonna be a waste of space if we don't eat it. So you got to make a plan. You're gonna eat it.
I am.
Okay.
That's the plan. If not, I'm gonna use it in that cabinet over there for something.
Kale?
Maybe.
Kale ain't got no good medicinal.
You can't say that yet. Pine trees, you would have thought it didn't either.
So what everybody got growing in their fall garden now? I'm curious to know, man. How is it doing right now?
We still got tomatoes in our fall garden.
Oh yeah, that is right, David. Turmeric and ginger is good for arthritis, for inflammation and stuff.
And cayenne.
Yeah, but I can tell you, boy, turmeric is harsh.
It is. It is. And those harsh herbs, I say find a way to get them in you, which that's what I'm working on, finding a way to get the harsh, because it'll make you not want to take it. Cayenne, they say you should consume a little bit of cayenne every day. Yeah, it says they're going in and out.
Yeah, so with the turmeric, you're supposed to take what, pepper?
pepper to help activate the turmeric.
Yeah.
But I put it in smoothies. It ain't something you want to eat.
I, I heard it was good, one time, and I decided I was gonna get the powdered turmeric in the bottle. Don't ever do that.
That's like eating cinnamon.
Yeah, it don't go down at all. So I tried that once.
We still got the bottle.
Yeah, it's still there.
And it's full.
About 4 years ago.
And it's full.
So I can eat it. I can take it in the smoothie. I just don't try to take it raw because it's not going to go good for you. If you haven't tried it, take my word for it. Do not do it. It is bad.
Yeah, I freeze our turmeric, but this year, of course, I will freeze dry it. Apparently, I'm gonna have to clean the freeze dryer out after this run.
Yeah,
because it is a mess. But I'm gonna freeze dry it and make a powder.
And do what with powder?
Smoothies.
Okay.
Smoothies and drinks, concoctions.
Nice.
Yeah, put turmeric in my tea with organic honey. See? Put it in your drinks, in your concoction.
Mm. Yeah, might be able to do that. Do that job even mix? It seems like it might just float to the top. I know it didn't mix with my saliva at all. It just kind of just sat there.
Pucker up by the cup. Mike's chaotic garden. He said kale chips are delicious. It's green.
Yeah.
Grace and fire. What's
Maybe
up,
with
soil?
some barbecue seasoning or something.
Some redness seasoned salt.
Maybe some sour cream and onion.
Oh my goodness.
Kale chips.
Don't knock it till you try. Well, somebody did tell me about turning these into chips. I don't know about this big.
Man, y'all see this jumper? This thing crazy. We left it on the tree too long. This is the Star of David okra. I know, yeah, it's a big thing. Matter of fact, I haven't tried to cut one up this size because I know some of the okra, even when they get big, they're still tender. Now, yeah. You miss a couple of days, and this is what you get.
Only like 1 or 2 days.
So,
ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to go out there every day with okra. Luckily, I have a decent amount of it, so I'm happy. But
you got a decent amount.
Yeah,
a freezer full.
And I'm ready.
Tried them. I hate veggies, but kale chips great.
Okay. Well, I mean, that sounds kind of convincing. Yeah.
What? She said the frost took down okra out. I was out there like, come with it again.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten the frost yet, and our night's supposed to be going back up into the 60s next week.
Yeah.
So that might be trouble for the plants in the greenhouse because it already gets 100 and something degrees during the day. I can only imagine if it's 100 degrees outside, 80 or 90 degrees outside.
And that's
Jesus.
With no heat and the doors open. It get 100 and something degrees in there.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with having a greenhouse in the South. During the night they may need protection, but during the day you almost need to bring everything out. But who's doing that?
Well, in Savannah, that's definitely the problem.
Yeah.
Because
well, we ain't bringing all that out.
Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Think about it, we got all my mangoes. We have my star fruit. We got a whole ton of stuff on up in there. So my star fruit got fruit on it. Man, all kind of stuff. But we do have a lot of stuff that still need to be protected. So I'm probably gonna bring some of the stuff in the garage. I'm gonna do my makeshift greenhouse again this year, like I did last year for my dragon fruit. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it because we love it, and I want to, find the best way to grow the plants that we grow for our area.
Oh my goodness.
So there's
Hot
not
girls here.
there's nobody to teach us.
How the hot girls here tonight?
So yeah, there's nobody to teach us how to grow these particular things in our zone. So if we can actually get proficient at it, everybody that lives in this particular zone or close by will benefit from all our trial and error. So we have lost quite a few dollars
Yeah.
with failing at certain things, but we're not quitters, so we're gonna keep on because we believe we can be successful at
Yeah.
it all.
It's just finding what worked
Yeah.
for us.
And you can take a little bit of what we find out, adapt it to you in your area, and actually do the same thing. Because when I tell you guys, if you haven't tried some of these the fruit that generally you can't find no place but the tropics, and they won't sell them in the store, I mean, you don't know what you've been missing.
Trial and error.
You don't know what you've been missing, guys. So, I mean, I'm talking about amazing taste. And, they won't last. That's why they don't sell them in the store. They can't ship well.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the sweetest variety of everything that you eat is probably something that won't ship well or is not feasible for the money that can be made from actually putting them in the store. So
I got a lot going on over here, right? How the bees doing?
Man, I was gonna go back into them today. I had so much in the yard to do, but I want to go back into them again today because I want to see the change. I want to see, like the first time I went in there, just to see what they look like, so I have something to compare them to when I go back in them. I'll probably do it tomorrow. So I know I got at least a frame of honey, almost a whole frame. But that's for them to eat off of. For the
winter.
But there's still plenty of plants for them to feed off of, and plenty of pollen. This stuff is still blooming here. So
where did we see them in the front yard? Pollinating something.
Yeah. So
I saw them with the watermelon yesterday.
Yeah, so from what I heard, they go up to three miles. But yeah, I'm planning on seeing if I can get Jared to come on with me one day and talk about bees. So anybody who's curious or interested in finding out more about raising bees, I mean, you definitely want to be there. Jared is very knowledgeable, and he loves his bees. He loves taking care of them, and he's a wealth of knowledge. Anybody who's so passionate about doing something gives out the best information. So, and he'll be here to answer questions. Well, I say he'll be here. I ain't talked to him yet. Let's see if he gonna come on with you. He loved teaching it, so I don't think he'll mind. And just when it's gonna happen, it's the question. We will keep y'all posted.
I think they're gonna pop on in 15 minutes.
Oh, they coming on?
Yeah, I'm gonna send them the link.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you want to do the giveaway?
Sure.
So we'll keep cutting his eyes at me. I'm so interested in bees. So, the bee specialist gonna pop on in a few minutes. Well, first of all, we got Skittles. Did y'all guess how many Skittles was in Bobby's jar? 5 hives by next year. Uh-oh. Sue said you're going to have 5 hives by next year. Uh-oh. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see.
The crazy thing is, like I walk all past that thing all the time. They flying in and out, and they don't bother me. And sometimes I just forget. I don't want to get in their path and block them. when they flying out. But I mean, you would think that they would just sting you, but they don't. So I haven't gotten stung yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming, but it hadn't happened yet. And but I'm excited about it.
What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Y'all, let's freeze dry some candy. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Is that buffer?
yeah, it's doing something crazy. It said, So I want to see if I can skip through some. I don't know what it's doing.
Hours, so I had to wait.
How's that?
It takes for us to catch up with. Yeah, it tastes good.
So,
You were not put on this planet to
Wow.
work for money. Money is
we will get a commercial.
meant to work for you. And unless you understand this,
Yeah.
you'll never get unstuck financially. You could overwork yourself for years and nothing would ever change. My name is Toyin Crandall, and
So I tried to leave it here for a few minutes so that
I am the CEO of a multi-million dollar
Long.
success and wealth coaching company. And I'm sharing this truth with you because I was just like you. I was struggling so much financially. I had tens of thousands of dollars of debt. In fact, things got so bad for my family that we actually ran out of food to eat. And I tried everything. Like I tried the
20-minute
multiple
video.
side hustles.
Look, Brooke,
I
come on,
tried
don't
all
skip
these
your
no
commercial.
spending challenges. I even did all these complicated
I
budgets.
was gonna skip
But
the
it wasn't
commercial.
until I shifted my
This thing gonna be
thinking
long. You can tell
and
it's
learned
gonna
how
be
to
long.
make money start to work
won't let
for
me skip.
me that I became the CEO of a multi-million
And they'll
dollar
even said it
company
too. We
with
need to
rest
say it.
and
Hey.
ease and
That's how we make
flow.
our money.
And I'm not the only one that this has worked for. It has
I don't want her
transformed
talking to us
thousands
tonight, 'cause
of
it ain't
other
about
people's
her.
lives as well. For example, Stacy, who increased
Maybe
her
they can
income
say
by
that we
$47,000
Yeah, they said we'll give y'all
and
something.
paid off over $7,000 worth of debt in 2 months. Or Kelly, who came to us
Okay, so they tripping. Make them coins, fam. So they tripping. Anyhow, you were supposed to guess how many Skittles were in Bobby's jar, and it was a jar like this. It was full, and I won't even show you the jar because it's not full of Skittles anymore. So
You took all my Skittles?
y'all commercials hitting.
Get loud. What you did with all those?
This is what's left.
Yesterday, I think it was full.
No, it was not.
Yes, it
babe.
was.
You were tripping.
Everything was full.
You must have
yesterday.
been looking at one of these.
No.
Okay. 500, 300. I see 400. So these are the wild berry Skittles.
Why you ain't give away the mother Skittles?
I mean, I said, listen to the question. How many Skittles are in Bobby's wild berry jar?
Not this one. It was full.
It was full. So they guessing. Freeze-dried Skittles are so good. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Some said that's a broke number. I mean, not like a broke person, but like a broke farmer number. 227.5. That remind me of broke germination ratio. I see somebody is really, really close. Let me go back. Okay, I see the person that's really close. Sherry, you gonna QVC your freeze dried sweets on Facebook Live? No, I'm not. I'm not. But you can email me to purchase freeze dried goodies. But no, we're not gonna do it on Facebook Live. I don't even know where to start with that. $3.75. Trying to see. Are we guessing in the chat? You can guess because I didn't see it in the video. So I love freeze dried. I love Skittles freeze dried. Okay, but I love chewiness of Skittles. Just my opinion. Yeah. Okay, I see another one.
Good Lord, bro. Who that was?
What Brooke say?
What that is?
89.569, 85.5. That's his germination rate. Ooh, y'all riding them 300. Bro, go up, bro. You're lowballing yourself. Okay, now 385. Endell says, keep guessing, Soil Family. Keep guessing. My Renaissance grandma, get out them hundreds. I'm gonna give you a little help, babe. You know what number you're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some of y'all get close. See, y'all just drop it down low. drop it down low.
That's a hard number, though.
It is. So while you watching this, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see YouTube chat. No fair. And they'll want to cheat. Oh,
somebody got it. Oh, my goodness.
Hold up. Let me go back. That's for the babies.
Wow.
Where did she go? I just saw it.
You just had it. Mm.
Okay. I want to see this number. It's not showing on our end. Maybe it's showing on their end.
What? What?
This.
Oh, you're not showing?
I think it's going to pop up now. No, it's not. There you go. Psalms 146.
Wow.
Well, y'all got to deduct the ones he just ate because
this job was full. I don't know. She's going to tell me what she did with
it
my
was not
candy.
full yesterday. I don't know what you were looking at. But
Well,
it was
the day
not
before
full.
yesterday.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what you were looking at. I'm just saying. But it was not full yesterday or day before. It wasn't even full this week. I promise you. So I don't know what you were looking at. But make sure you email us. I'm serious, babe. You must have been looking at one of these jobs, not this one, but one of these, because we got full these. Yeah. Okay. So Psalms 140. Make sure you email me because you are the winner.
Congratulations,
Don't count what Bobby eating. Yeah, don't count what he eating. So.
Yeah, I used to be my badge number.
They used to be. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
2 bags worth. It's crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nobody copied all of her? Because I would have copied. Y'all would have had to send me some just because.
Now you say that. Somebody been property.
Broke. All right. So let me send
Yeah, this candy is good, man. I don't know. I still think I like the nerds better. But yeah,
look at Empress. 421. It is good. It is good. The freeze dried candies are different. I like the fact that it's not chewy and doesn't get stuck in your tongue. I mean in your teeth. But like my sister-in-law said, she liked hers like that. I like the fact that I can eat more. David Corey. I like the fact that you can eat these candy and they you don't chew forever. It kind of like almost disappear. It's fluffy and light, so it's nice.
The ice cream is crazy. It's something I didn't figure I would actually care for. But man, I don't know. It's like the flavor is just, I don't know. It's crazy. Like who would have thought of freeze dried ice cream? Like ice cream that's not cold. It's weird.
Yeah, It's been sitting on the table for a week now, almost.
And it actually tastes like the ice cream, but better to me now. Now we try to do some sherbet too. I don't know if that came up as well. Let me try that again. Sherbet.
Oh, let me send Angela the link.
Tastes good, not just the ice cream. Kind of got an aftertaste to it.
Yeah, I don't care for the sherbet. It do have like an astronaut ice cream. That's exactly what it is. And Dale said the freeze dried dragon fruit was wonderful, and they had jackfruit with her family who had never had jackfruit.
Yeah, so that's one of them things too. You know, jackfruit is one of those fruit. I mean, it's kind of known, but it's not known nearly enough. And in the right area, you know, it's normal. You know, and it's something that you want to try because I think the average person will enjoy it. I mean, the average. But
Said, what was the number? 421.
421.
So I would tell y'all how I got the number, but I may need to use it again in life. So, but yeah, it's a lot of counting. What y'all drinking? Jickle Dickle Jerry.
What's up, Cuzzo?
This is chocolate tea.
This was
And it's not spiked
my soursop tea.
with a hint of chocolate. So y'all, we have Beehive Homestead getting ready to pop on.
So get your questions ready. If you looking to get bees, if you're interested in it, if you like me, who thought about it for a very long time but did not know how to get started, where to get started, you know, what to do first, whatever. I mean, this is the right person to ask. He'll be able to give you all that information. I mean, I probably would have pushed it off for another year. You know, I kept saying for the last year or two. Yeah, because you don't know. You don't know all the stuff you need to get started. You don't know where to get the bees from. You don't know what you should be asking for, what kind of bees, none of that stuff. So it's a lot of information that you have to take.
So Lynette said, did I hear freeze-dried ice cream? I'm just tuning in.
Yep, we have freeze-dried ice cream.
Yes. So this is the ice cream sandwich. I'm gonna take one out. Try making freeze-dried pickles. So that sounds good.
I
Freeze-dried
didn't even think about
bread
that.
and butter. And Dale made bread and butter, and they were good. I ate some when I was at her. This is an ice cream sandwich. It's just too big. Tastes like ice cream. So we don't sell dragon fruit seeds, but you can email us about cuttings.
This is actually a good time. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a good time. Well, I'm gonna trim my plant up a little bit because when I cover them up, I don't need them to be too big. So
it tastes just like ice cream,
without being cold.
just not cold and not soft. I love ice cream sandwiches. Yeah, Lynette. So we freeze dried mint chocolate chip, Rocky Road, orange sherbet, cookie and cream. My favorite is the cookie and cream. I think my husband's favorite is Rocky Road.
Rosa, if you still in the chat, you still think we healthy eaters?
I tell you, see us in Shirley Brown. They be like, y'all, you need to lose some weight. That's mama for you.
Like, you too big. You need to stop lifting up weights. You just too big. You need to go and see your doctor.
What you want, David Corey? Go to the highest bidder. The bid started at $1,000. What is it that you need freeze dried? He said, y'all gonna send me that ice cream freeze dried. I shipped off a package this week, butter pecan. Says GT Junior grows it.
I love some butter pecan. You need to try that.
Hmm.
But I need to find a good brand though. I don't like the little bits, so I don't like them chopping my pecan up so small. Which, and I think all of them starting to do it now.
The ice cream sandwiches taste like ice cream sandwiches. They just chewy, and I cut them up because that big ice cream sandwich, it's pointless to try to eat that big ice cream sandwich when you can eat like one or two of these and be happy versus trying to eat the whole thing.
But you know what? The ice cream sandwiches to me, I mean, it tastes like the ice cream sandwich, but when they're not cold, it tastes like cereal.
Yeah, it tastes like cereal. It tastes like some milk need to be on here. But if you put milk on it, it's gonna disappear.
I think it tastes like the cereal and the milk. The ice cream making the milk. Like it's just.
Oh, they in the back. They back here in the dock. We all in the club. Hey,
what's up, y'all?
Hold up.
Oh, the sound is. Let me see.
Yes.
Let's try it again. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
I think y'all's sound might be a little choppy.
So, guys, this is a Beehive Homestead in the house.
They trying to see if they
can
can
fix
fix
the sound.
Yeah. And Dale said I ate ice cream sandwiches about 2 a.m. in the morning for snack. Yes, like dry cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said too.
I'm trying to gain weight too. Look.
You try to gain weight.
So we are gonna freeze dry meals and rehydrate them for y'all. So Beehive, they trying to fix their sound.
You
hear
that sound better.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So what's going on, fam? Y'all good?
We are good.
Can y'all hear them? How the babies doing? I miss the baby.
They knocked out.
Knocked out.
Man. They can't ride for nothing. So go ahead, baby.
Bobby and Sherry. Bobby and Sherry.
Yeah. Bobby Sherry.
Yeah.
Bobby Sherry. I said, my name is Sherry. That's Bobby.
So, guys, this is Beehive Homestead. These are the people that got us started with bees. I mean, if y'all watched the video, I asked a ton of questions. And I'm going to ask some of them questions again. If you didn't see it, and hopefully they can help us out with it. So y'all, if what kind of advice would y'all give to somebody who just want to get started with bees? What's the first thing they need to know or what they need to do?
Yeah, I was gonna say the number one thing that I would say is if you're gonna start bees, you just got to jump in and do it. That's the first.
They jump in. Is it sound?
Trying to see if it's
Hey guys, can y'all hear them pretty good? It might just be us.
Is it coming through clear?
Yeah, we can hear. It's just a little low. So Psalms want to know who that was. Halal said, "What is a drone's job?"
So the drone's main job, when it comes with general, is to basically mate with the queen. That is the whole jobs, is to be able to make sure that if they make another queen is fertile.
It's coming through good.
It's a little choppy.
Okay. But, guys, can y'all hear them okay? Oh, yeah. GT says it's a little choppy.
So what we'll do, because I know they're away from home right now, so it may be because y'all away from home. But I'll text Angela and see, what's a good time when y'all will be at home, and we can do a live.
Would it work better at home?
Yeah, it probably we're out and about, right, connected to like Wi-Fi.
So it is a little choppy. I can hear you, but it's just every other word is kind of getting distorted a little bit.
Oh, Julia said they can understand what he's saying.
Oh, okay. They said they can understand it. Okay.
So I'm gonna mute us.
All right. So the basic stuff you would need to get started. Why don't you tell us what would be the basic things somebody who want to get started with bees would need?
All right. So when you're looking to get started with beekeeping, it's kind of like, I guess, the priorities. The first thing, obviously, is a bee suit. Have a bee suit, whether you're comfortable with a full body suit or just a jacket. What you want to get is a hive tool. That's your main tool that you inspect your hives and to check them. The third thing that you're going to need is a smoker. It's always good to have a smoker. You may not always need to use it. Smoker is there just in case of like an emergency, or if bees start to get a little too active, you can get down with that. Yeah. Outside of those three things, hive tool, bee suit, and a smoker is the main three things. And of course, gloves.
So, as far as the hive concern, what would they need? What kind of hive would they need, and where would they get that from? Where would they get the hive to keep the bees in, and what would they need as far as the hive?
Okay. So, looking at actually, I guess, like the hive components and stuff like that, most of the time you can order. Amazon's very good for eBay, even just you can Google most places bee, and it'll pull up a hive. The main thing you want to make sure that you have in a hive is there's a couple components to break down. So we'll start from the bottom, from the top board, which is what the box is sit on. Then you need a deep box. It's where the bees are going to be at and lay their eggs. It's called a medium or a super. That's where they'll store like for winter and be able to just give us our goods like the honey. An inner cover that helps with the ventilation to let some of the moisture out. Or cover, which is just the lid that goes on top. And like I said, most of the time, or if you have local bee clubs around you, just like around here, you have some people are new and getting into it. You can just give them a call and say, "Hey, do you have some extra pieces that I want to see?" And usually, people are pretty good about getting those and letting them out to use them to see if you want to stay with bees.
Okay, so now you got your hive and you got your equipment. Now we want some bees. How do we get those?
So, depending on where you're at, or where you're at, or where you are in the world, most of the time you have local beekeepers that will have just in the spring, or you get what's called a nuke, which is already an established hive, 5 frames in it that you can get and you can pick up. If you're for the spring, you're ready to pick them up. You have local bee clubs that do, I guess it's called, able to actually buy a bee package. It comes with 3 pounds of bees and a queen, and you go right into your hive and get them started. Or again, you can get a nuke, and usually those are about April or May to when you can start getting those. Sometimes you can even, believe it or not, you can actually ship bees through the mail. Mm-hmm.
So, the kind of bees. So there are multiple different kind of honeybees
Yes.
I don't. What do I have? I don't know.
You-
I guess I didn't ask. The honeybees, I know that.
Yeah, there's a couple breeds. I know there's more out there, but like the more common ones that people use, you have like the Italian bees, which are the same bees that you have. Some of the most docile bees and some are really good honey producers. Then you have those. They're a little bit more. I guess we call them hot hives. They're a little bit more aggressive hardy bees. And then you have the buck fast bee, which usually is like the Texas region and stuff like that. They're more, I guess, Midwest and stuff. It's like Saskatchewan bee, which those are either. I compare Saskatchewan and Carnolian to be kind of the same bee, similar to the Italian, but they have more of a like black. Like Italians are yellow and golden, which is the ones you have, and Carnolians are like the black, like they're more black, just very little bit of yellow.
How long have they been bee having?
Yeah. So how long have y'all been in the bees?
Well, I guess this year 6 years.
6 years.
Yep, 6 years.
So where did that love come from?
Oh man.
I ain't talking about for your wife. I'm talking about for the bees.
When I think I was the first one that I guess got into the bees, and I started searching stuff online, and I was like, oh, of course everyone's thinking. I was like, I think honey, the money, everything to do. And then we started getting to more homesteading and garden grow, a lot of research on, I guess, the environmental impact and just the bees. And more, I guess, as I researched it, I would watch videos and you hear that sound, and then you hear people talking about when you crack open that just like hits you right in the face. That's kind of what I got to get these things. I want to see what it is. It's something new. It intrigued me. I started talking to the wife here, and I was like, "Hey, let's get some bees." She's like, "Heck!" She's like, "You got your mind?" So I kind of ordered some, and I'm supposed to pick them up next week.
He went for it, and I'm glad he did. I gave him a hard time, but I'm glad I ended up falling in love with him. For him, the first 2 years, I was like, this man's crazy, me and honey. And then after that, it just took off from there. Then I started dealing with the bees, and now we've seen like a difference in our gardening as well. Mm-hmm. Gardening, and then when we had the bees, it seems to have gotten easier and better. So I'll start with him.
Wayne question.
Yeah, so Regenerative Life, Wayne 69. He want to know. He said he interested in Top Bar Beehive. Is this a good hive to buy?
They're, in my opinion, they're for more advanced. Top Bar, you like have the bar set in there. There's honey. When you pull them out, the comb is on there very loosely. So if you can snap the comb off and stuff like that. So a top, I would do some more research. I would start with like the hive that we use. That's your most common used hive that you have right now. That's very. It allows you to be able to pick up the frames, manipulate them pretty easy, and be able. I would start with those before starting with the Top Bar hive.
She keep muting me. So that's more of an advanced beehive. What you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
not a good one to start with. You know. Okay.
Right.
Do they watch the bee shows on TV, or do they like, or does it make them friends?
They ain't scared of no bees.
I ain't watching Candyman.
Hey, Jared, you should have saw her looking at some of the videos. She thought she had a fan and talking about.
Yeah, like that's so creepy. I'm like, it feel like let me just go to bed because I ain't want to be up all night thinking a bee was on me.
And she one of those weird people that like to start talking when she get ready to go to sleep. She like a kid that fight their sleep and start talking. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, it's a bee on me. No bees in the house.
I'd be like, go to sleep. She's like, I would, but you know, the bees keep flying around, and I'm like, girl, you better go to sleep.
It's not that serious.
Every day.
Watch soon after this, she's gonna have she's gonna be asking you to get one of those little bees buzzing in the background.
What's you know anything about the Flow Beehive?
You talking about the Flow Hive? The Flow Hive, I think that first started in Australia. They're nice. Like some people have good success with them, and some don't. I've tried it myself when I was first getting into beekeeping. I started with the regular hive and then got the Flow Hive. In my experience with it, it was a lot harder to do. I felt like a personalization with your bees. Like I feel like you can your pheromones, you get their pheromones. Like you can get in there to working with your tool, to know them and understand them better. When you use the Flow Hive and they got that foundation in it, and you're just cracking the honey, you're not really built. They're great for people that are, you know, they don't want to have like no hassle. If they just want to put them in there and then try to get the honey in the spring, that can happen. You actually risk losing your bees because you don't get to go in there and work them like a regular hive. So I personally don't like them.
That's the one that just the cones kind of split and the honey just come out.
Yep.
Okay, I saw that commercial.
How many? Oh, what do you do with the honeycomb?
Certain honeycombs, if I have big enough pieces, say they don't have that, like, you know, they're clean, no bugs on it, no nothing. I'll actually and use it for like swarm traps, or when I do a cutout, I'll be able to put it into some of like the good honeycomb, like the yellow comb and the white comb. We actually render into our own products like candles.
Cosmetics.
Yep, cosmetics like skincare and stuff like that. We made some real thick with some like a mint extract that we did. So it was like mint, our beeswax, coconut oil, and it was probably the best chapstick we've ever used.
Abundance will leave the comb for the bees to kind of source originally. So if they're low on resources, we'll just kind of give it back.
He said, how many hives do you have?
We playing spades with ours. We got one possible two.
Right now, I think we're sitting right at 20 hives right now.
20 hives. Man. And see, we're gonna have to talk about, well, matter of fact, we can ask these questions and then you can tell me later again. So the best time to do a split is when?
Usually it's in the springtime.
Springtime, okay. And I would, what do I need to do a split?
Well, so when it comes to, you have the second box that you're going to put the split in, but you have to be like I guess or have a couple things in order to do a split. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that it's either a queen cell, if you can have them before they swarm. You need 1 to 3 day old eggs. Usually the best classification, it looks like a piece of rice. If you have any of those, it's like a freshly laid egg. Usually it's a frame of those eggs that you can move over into another hive or another box. The bees will use to create another queen. And then you basically need 3 frames. One needs to be eggs and bees. The second one, pollen or bee bread. And then the third frame needs to have some honey on it to help create that queen and stay alive long enough to make another queen.
So would they any of the bees that I put in the other hive, would they just go back to the other one, or would they stay over there? Or do I have to lock them in there?
You do the split, you will have some bees, same pheromone scent of the queen. There's like forager bees and nurse bees. When you move, the nurse bees will stay with those eggs. Forager bees will transfer back in, but it depends on where you have them. If you have them, so you can sometimes see them fly out one and go into the other. But I'd say 90% of the bees that you move over into that split will stay there.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but I do want another hive.
You got this, babe. You got this. I just stand back and watch.
Go to start.
Diversity Love want to know if y'all sell honey.
So how do they get in touch with y'all?
Actually, on Facebook, Instagram. We have our email, beehivehomestead@gmail.com. Same thing with as Facebook, stuff like that. And what kind of, like, what size honey you want. Or sometimes we have like, I guess it's called cut comb honey. We have the honey that does have the honeycomb in it as well. And if you just reach out to us, we'll let you know what we have. And
So what about nukes? You guys sell them?
What is a nuke?
Ain't I saying that right? And it's a nuke.
Yep, it's a nuke.
Okay.
Yep. So we
bees in the hive.
Yep, a nuke is like a it's, I guess it's a nuke comes with usually it's 5 frames. It's got bees, a couple. It's probably got about 10,000 bees or 15,000 frames, and it's usually got some honey, pollen, brood, and seed bread, which is basically it. It's like if you took a package and just like 4 or 5 months ahead. It costs a little bit more than a advanced one. And as far as us, we actually did a couple splits this year, and we sold those nukes and gave some to some friends that wanted to get into bees. Are planning on raising and selling some nukes because when spring, we got to split 20 hives into nukes or to separate splits.
Love it. So
yeah.
So guys, hey, some honey, some good stuff.
Yeah. So what I think though, I mean, I know it's a lot of information when it comes to bees because the premiere we put out was a lot of information. I listened to the premiere twice, watched it a little bit twice. Now even listening to this, and I still need to hear it again.
And the thing is, like, maybe I haven't been listening enough, but I haven't heard that information before. I didn't hear all that stuff that we spoke about. I ain't hear nobody talking about it. I guess nobody goes that much into depth on getting started. And maybe the people who teaching it are so used to it know so much about it that they can't get into a beginner's mind. And the questions I was giving you was from a beginner's mind, like somebody who knows absolutely nothing. Well, I did a little bit of research, but I still say I know nothing. So, I think it helped a lot of people who actually was in the same mind frame as me. And,
Right.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get on. I think in another year or two, man, I might be a beekeeper for real.
So you cannot freeze
Yes,
dry
sir.
honey because the sugar content is too high.
Mm.
I see what you guys about that.
Oh yeah. So okay, yeah. The. Oh, go ahead, Jared.
Well, I was going to tell you, when it came to even starting beekeeping, one of the things I know, like a local bee club here, spoke with some of the individuals, and it blew me away because some of the facts that they were telling me, like saying the average age of a beekeeper in the United States is 50 old. And that's mind blowing to think that, because that's a lot someone to know over a vast amount of years. But when you go and you talk to them, to you, like you already should know about bees. Like what you just said, it's not at that beginning of, hey, what are the basics? So for me, like I said before, those were perfect. When people are starting to want those basic questions, I think that's the best way to start. When you say, hey, what does this bee do? What is these frames for? What are the different sizes? What is this tool for? I think that's how you just start to develop that fire to start, like, really wanting to, like, jump into it. I mean, you just said you're trying to become a beekeeper. No, you're a beekeeper. You had that want, and you took that next step, and you got bees. So right now, I look at you. You're in the making. You're gonna learn very fast, and it'll probably blow you away. Painting, even just by opening that hive and learning from them. They are bees themselves are the best teacher. There's no book, no person, no nothing. Those, except for those girls. Those girls are probably the best.
Yeah, I'm back there staring at them. Now I haven't put my chair out there yet, but so I just sit there and look at them. But I'm planning on putting my chair out there.
Oh yeah,
Just watch them. I'm gonna go into them again tomorrow. I want to see the difference. Like I didn't spot the queen, but I did see the brood.
yeah.
I tried to
What's that? What's the brood?
the eggs, the babies.
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
Yep.
So I did see them. So I know she's around. I saw the rice. I saw the ones that was capped over and all that stuff in different stages. So I said I know she there. Now I was like, don't let me put the frame back in there and squish her because she be walking around the side. But yeah, so that was a little nerve wracking. I kind of crashed that night. It was actually last Friday. No, was it? Yeah. Yeah. So we did a live last week. And I think I went in the hive earlier that day.
Oh yeah. You went in the hive, then you went to the gym.
Yeah. So I think I was a little stressed. And then I tried to do a live and I crashed. And I had no energy. I was just like, so I guess I was just worked up, the whole time messing with them. But they were fine. Now they was a little aggravated because I remember you told me they get loud when they get aggravated. So they was, so I was like, yeah, they ready to tear my butt up. But
so they definitely have a winner. They are in Virginia in the mountains, so they definitely have a winner. But Sunshine Lady said, where can I buy bees? Where can I buy bees? I have everything else.
Well, first off, I guess the big question, where is she? Because
she said she's in South Florida.
South Florida.
Or
Yeah,
I fucking
if she bees, like most of the time they come from Georgia, but they can ship bees. I mean, they can go anywhere. What was that?
she
No,
keeps,
he was saying why I keep muting it, but I think I'm trying to see if it make us hear you better when I mute it.
Okay.
so
As far
if
as
she decided to, would you be able to ship them bees to her, or she got to get them someplace closer, or what's the deal?
we could end up shipping bees. Usually, I mean, if she's in Florida in the spring is now because if I tried to ship them now, because of like the plane temperature when it's in the air. But of March is when we can get like packages. We can even that's the safest time to ship bees.
Okay. So who was that? Who asked that question?
Sunshine Lady.
Sunshine Lady. So get with them. They can either get them for you, or they can point you in the right direction. Hit them up on their email or on their channel, and I'm sure they'll help you out.
Yeah.
They're great people, so I'm sure they won't mind.
And we'll do more of these lives because it's a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of information that people need rather than just jump out here. And everybody don't give you the information that you need.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to go with somebody that's going to let you know the real when it comes to bees. And
I wish you was able to go live from out there at your hives.
we're
Working. I think actually they've been fixing the towers and stuff like that. So Wi-Fi and signal is a whole lot better because I actually was able to talk on the phone.
live in the boonies, y'all.
You saying that y'all can now?
We may be able to. I can try it tomorrow. I'll see if I can be able to have the internet out there from the hives. And worst case scenario, I'll move one. It don't bother me.
Angela,
you say you're moving to the house?
He gonna make it work. So we'll do that. I'll communicate with Angela and see, and either tomorrow or Sunday, whatever work for you.
Well,
because
you got to find out his work schedule.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll communicate.
Yep. Yeah, I'm off all weekend, so
you off all weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll plan something this weekend and set up a stream, and that way they can get the real deal, and we can ask more questions, and it'll probably come through clear because it is a little choppy, but I can understand.
Right. Yeah, once we're back at home, it'll come through a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we appreciate this.
Yeah, I see somebody. Is there an issue with Italian bees? Is there some that people don't really care for about Italians?
It's mostly like most people don't want to deal with the Russian bees because they're more aggressive. As far Italians aren't. They're probably the most easiest. They're the ones that you can, once you build that relationship. I mean, I can reach my hands, pick it back up, and have bees all over my hands, and they're not trying to sting me.
Are they the same as?
No, well, they're similar to. Yeah, they're very similar. Carnolian and the Italians are Italian more than the Carnolian, but they're very, very similar with it. Okay. But like what scientists, I guess, are looking at now is they're trying to help better Italian because like weather does affect them a little bit. For example, the Russian bees can handle the cold a little bit better than the Italians, but most in America are Italian bees because they're basically the top producer of honey.
Okay.
So, babe, how do you feel about getting bees from beehives? Somebody was asking if we order bees from them, will they do online sessions or paid sessions that help us learn?
Well, that's something you got to get with them about. So what you think about that, Jared?
Honestly, I mean, you guys saw for it something. If people take the time and want to ask the questions and open minded and willing to learn, I'll bend over backwards to teach anybody to learn about bees.
Loves bees.
So I would, I definitely would. If you reach out to me
Yeah.
and different stuff, I'll answer any questions. You can give my phone number and definitely will teach.
So Jose, email him and he give you that information. I'm sure it's a bunch of different situations where it'd be different. So just email him. He'd be able to tell you the cost on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys. When you talk to them, you actually feel the enthusiasm, the love for what they do. So it actually just kind of translate over to you. You get excited because they're excited and they want to teach you about these things because they believe in it. So definitely, you know, if there's something that you want to do, and get in touch with them. They got honey, they got the bees, they got the knowledge. So definitely reach out to them. Like Jared he wanna do teaching like on a regular basis because he love telling people about this stuff so much.
I do.
So Shortcake was asking, have you found that there are any particular boxes that the bees hate enough to leave?
Not usually. It sounds weird to say it this way, but it's actually a case basis because I've seen bees thrive and are just rotted out completely. Like if you try to pick them up, they would just crumble. I'll still love that. I think it comes down to whether or not they have disease, like a hive beetle or any wax moth and stuff. I guess you would say,
Yeah.
but it's usually just case by case with each hive.
Nervous that I'm gonna pull that box out and I'm gonna see that swarm. I'm gonna see that swarm cell on it, and then I'm gonna freak out. Can I just get rid of the swarm cell?
You can if there's cats. Yes, you can.
I can't. Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Random question.
It's
Oh,
for
go ahead.
that cell, and let's say it's like an inch or inch and a half that you see. If you look at a little bit of royal jelly, or if you get ready to see the egg, you can pluck it. But once over the top of it, no, you're gonna go ahead and split them because if you kill it, they're still going.
So I remember you telling me that just to replace them, the replacer queen would be at the top of the frame, the swarm would be at the bottom.
Yep.
Or if it's a broken comb, it'll be on the edge of a broken comb sometimes.
You see that random question? Can you dehydrate honey and make candy out of it? Honey pops.
No, so from what we heard, the honey don't dehydrate well.
But not freeze dried.
I mean, freeze dried. Yeah, freeze dried.
But dehydrate.
I don't know about dehydrate.
Never tried.
You know anything about dehydrated honey?
No, never tried to dehydrate honey.
So Mike said, I got bumblebees under my cement stuff. I wonder if there's honey under there too. Check and see and let us know.
So what do bumblebees do? Because they do the same thing with the pollen. What they do with theirs? They nectar and stuff.
So there's bumblebees. Their main job is to pollinate. I've actually been called, hey, I got bees, and they're underneath my floor. And I'm like, okay, those are bumblebees. I go, they take a lot of their pollen and nectar stuff, and it takes, I guess, for them to make babies than it does like a honeybee. sources, and they give those to like their eggs. Because when you see a honeybee's like cell is very, very small. Bumblebee, I guess, egg or eggshell or whichever, it was the size is what theirs were. Like their cocoon and stuff. But just be careful when you open. If he opens up or he lifts very honorary, they will start attacking. People say bumblebees don't attack. They will attack you.
Bumblebees.
Yeah. Speaking of experience here.
So I know Georgia was asking the question about using lemongrass to catch a swarm, but I think that's a little advanced for us. Most of us here, you know, I don't think.
But I do want to catch a. I want to make a swarm.
Net or whatever it's called.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
swarm keep. What is it? Catcher. Swarm catcher. What is it?
Well, they have certain things like you can catch a swarm with like Swarm Commander, but then you can put lemongrass in there and catch a swarm with lemongrass.
I saw Kylie catching a swarm the other day, but she was just like scooping them up with her hand. I'm like, okay, enough of that. Goodness. And then she didn't even have on sleeves. I'm like, girl, you tripping.
Yeah, I did that. I did that this year.
Really docile.
What did they say? Baby bees sting mother bumble to death. I'm not sure what that.
Baby bees sting mother bumble to death, so never too many. We didn't understand diversity love.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. They probably stung you.
We have tons of lemongrass, but you know, we're gonna have a whole session about honeybees, because there's a lot to learn. And you know, we'll revisit some of these questions over again and start from the beginning and let Jared take us through the hive. And Bobby got a bunch of more questions because you see the wheels turning. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot to learn. You definitely want to be safe, but you definitely want to go with somebody that's going to teach you the right way. You know, beekeeping 101 is important because you want to be safe.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like him and get stung. Learn from Jared. Ask me, I know.
Yeah, we ain't gonna tell that story that y'all told us. But we laughed about that when we got home too.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tell that story. When you get home, you're gonna have to tell that story. Because we love story time, and that's a great story to tell.
Yeah, you need to go live or you need to do a video, both of y'all, and tell us how that incident went.
Yeah. Well, we ain't gonna hold y'all up. We know y'all out supposed to be shopping. The kids are sleeping away.
Yeah, we're gonna get off here too in a minute. We just we definitely wanted to touch base with our SoilFamily, and definitely, you know, thank y'all again.
Yeah,
for
y'all
everything
check them
y'all
out.
did.
Check them out. Show them some love. They are a small channel, but they doing great things. So check them out.
Keep them motivated. Keep them doing this YouTube thing.
That's right.
Let him show his love.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it this weekend, I think.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get everybody. I mean,
maybe you go out there with your hive while he out there with his hive.
Yeah, so I can sweat to death. I don't want to get stung the first time on camera, you know, because I don't like. I don't want to. I don't want to have to shed a tear.
Your first reaction. Your first reaction is like everyone's. You're like ah, and you see it really quick, and you just start back.
And you're gonna be like getting jumped or something. That somebody gonna hit you that one time. You're gonna be like, hold up, Lieutenant, not right.
Look, they ain't got to see me. As soon as they get like, zzz, I'm like, I'm gonna go in the house. I just stay out the way though. Yeah. You look good from far, baby.
They'll go over there and find her anyway.
Well, we
I got
appreciate
look. Angela gave me some tips, and I'm sticking to them.
She's talking about get me a suit because you might need it. You might need my help. I'm like, yeah, right. Get you no suit. Wasting my money. This year, best right to get me stoned. She gonna be over there. I'm like, stop saying it.
I be trying not to swing. Like in the car, they would not mess with him. When we were on the way home, they would land on the dashboard and just sit there in front of him. But me, I'm driving, and they would just land on the seatbelt. Like, why you gotta be so close to me? I'm like, babe.
She driving, talking about, babe, pulling the seatbelt. I'm talking about, babe, the bee, leave him alone.
Talking to the bees, like y'all go to sleep. It's dark now. Crazy, but that was a ride.
Gary, you be the one that holds a smoke. So if it gets out of hand or you start worrying, you just pump that smoke. That's my job.
My job is to keep the smoker going when he bring it to me, and to collect the honey.
That's right. That's all you gotta do.
So is there such thing as too much smoke?
There can be.
I probably did that. Because
Well,
that's probably why they was upset.
Well, no, are your bees still there?
Huh?
Are your bees still in your box?
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah, then it was.
Okay.
Too much.
Okay. I figured that's what all the buzzing was. They're pissed off for the smoke.
No,
They don't like it.
Yeah, they don't like it, but it's also like a kind of a neurological response that they have when that smoke goes in there. My hive may be on fire. Let me go down and check my stores to make sure they're not on fire. Like that's why they go down inside of the boxes. But usually, too much smoke, they'll leave the hive. You'll notice it. You'll see like the bees out of your hive.
So on Diversity Love got a question on do bitter almond repel bees so they can work the garden easier?
So they can work in the garden.
So she can work in the garden?
Almond does there's certain things that we use to get the honey and stuff like that, and one of that is like an almond flavor. It's called Honey Bandit. And we actually can use that. It smells like almonds. I think other guys were up, but the scent of the almond, there's something in it. Not almonds, but when it's put to like the spray or used with the extract, it can.
What was that? What was that? Oh, we were talking to somebody else.
Huh?
I was reading the comment. Back up.
Right here, you can eat bananas and they're gonna come after you. Yeah, because Diversity Love was asking, did I have on perfume in the car? Why they kept coming and landing on me.
Well, they were just flying around the car. They wouldn't. She just freak out because they was just flying around.
Yeah. So Angela did tell me this. She said, "Don't wear black because the bees will assume you're a bear and come sting you."
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why most of the bee suits are white, huh?
Yep. Because they see a lot of people don't know this, but a honeybee, if you have flowers or red flowers, red fruit, different things like that, believe it or not, the hue of red. So you'll never see a honeybee pollinating anything red. Bees. So since some of their view is in the hue, the yellow, the green, like blue, but it's always brighter color. That's why they tell you dark and things like that, because when the bees are coming back, since they see the colors and makes it harder for them to land and stuff like that. So that's why, like at night time, they don't try to go out and fly. They'll just try to land on whatever they can, and they'll start trying to sting.
Okay. I didn't know that, and I got a lot of black clothes, so because they got a slimming effect, I'm trying to look slim.
The bees gonna help them look slim because we be out there running around.
All right, guys, we're gonna let y'all go. All right, we're gonna call it a night, but
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all coming on.
I'll reach out. I'll text you tomorrow and we'll figure it out and set it up.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. Love from us to you guys. We appreciate everything y'all are doing.
Yes, thank you.
We
Man, we appreciate y'all. Tell
Mhm.
our partners back there that we say, hey, knocked out, they ain't moved.
Look at him. Poor
Oh, he
thing.
gone.
Oh my goodness. We appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, all right?
Y'all too.
See ya.
Drive safe.
Thanks.
Will do.
All right. We have great information. Thanks for spending some time with us tonight and answering questions. Yes.
Yes.
And we will do this again the weekend.
Yeah. So y'all
Write your questions down.
yeah, bees are very important, to what we do, and I don't think there's enough of them around. Of course, there's going to be some, if you never done it, some getting used to it, but it's not bad once you actually start messing with them. Like I say, I walk past them all the time. I forget they're there.
I don't.
And they don't know. They never sting me, so
Yeah, they don't bother me. I just know they there, but they don't bother me. So I got a little closer than comfort, and they didn't bother me.
I need to go and get that first thing out the way.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Let me know how that feels. I got stung by a wasp, so I think I'm cool. I'm ready to stay out the way. Thank you.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get whatever we're gonna release together, whatever we're gonna release tomorrow together, and we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, right? You got anything else?
Gardening or greenhouse? Gardening or greenhouse?
We'll see. I have to play with them, see which one I want.
So we have Medicinal Monday. We're gonna talk about some of the suggestions of what you should put in your herbal first aid kit. Some of the things that you should put in there. We'll go over it. We're gonna talk about some things. And one day next week, we're gonna build our apothecary because it is busy. Someone sent us tons of herbs.
Yeah, so we don't know who that was, right?
We don't know who it was, but we appreciate you for the 44 packs of herbs that you sent, and we will build our apothecary. We're gonna keep playing. Oh, fire cider. We have that video coming out soon.
So maybe we'll do that mail call next week, because supposedly we have something at the post office that we can't find, so we'll do all that together
Next week. Yep.
What else?
Another winter tropical greenhouse experiment. Our tropicals are happy out there in that 100-degree weather.
Yeah. So far so good. We're not gonna call it a win until it's actually a win, but we got everything in place, I think, to make it be successful. But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll see. Do that commercial real quick.
Okay. I keep forgetting about. Fire cider is good for a lot of things. Immune boosting, especially for flu and cold season, anti-inflammatory. Do your research. This is not medical advice. You know what I always say, do your research. We only give advice, but definitely look into it. There's tons of videos out there. I will drop my little short video. It's a hot mess, but I cleaned it up because I didn't want the house smelling like vinegar before Bobby came home. But yeah, it's good for a lot of things.
Allow, we're gonna have to build another outside greenhouse for it. Somewhat will come in the house, just a couple of them. Somewhat in the garage.
Yeah, the dragon fruit. It's mainly the dragon fruit and
Yeah.
the pineapples. They are huge, so they need space. So
I'm thinking about nah. See, I can't put too many in the garage because they're gonna be able to get the lawnmower in there.
yeah, you gotta constantly cut the grass here in the south. But y'all have a great night. We will. Oh, we got a short coming out tonight. Um, do you do the no cook fire cider, the one on the stove? No, nope, I don't cook it. But I'm experimenting with this, so we're gonna get into it a little bit more in a couple weeks. I just got this one started so that I can try some things with what I can concoct with it. So outside room we had the pepper and ooh. So yeah, you do for pepper and onion. Well, for the onion is not too bad. Well, we freeze dried our onions and it wasn't too bad. But the pepper, the onions didn't funk up the house, but the pepper, it wasn't funky, but it was strong. So it made us sneeze a lot. I will need to buy a rabbit from you and some tropical plants for my greenhouse test. Email us. Email us. Let's talk about it. We are always down to talk about. There's our email. It's without the apostrophe S, but email us. That's about the only thing I can fireside. It's so easy. It's so easy. So I only tried a small batch because I want to do some things. But you can make fire cider in so many ways. So I say no way is wrong. You can add a lot of things in it. You cannot add some things in it. I didn't put horseradish in mine at all. And it's not wrong. It's just the way I made mine, ours. So I'll drop that video after I see what my husband can come up with. But Homestead will reach. What's up, soil sisters? But if it's too strong, add apple juice for sipping. Oh, yeah. I'm working on some things with that. And then I'll let y'all know how I experiment turn out. Because it's strong. Strong is strong. Anything with vinegar is strong for my husband. So I won't even pop the top. In 4 weeks, I'm going to have to pop the top outside. But y'all have a good night. Look out for each other. Support each other. Love each other. But most of all, don't let nobody steal your joy.